Jeppe High School was this year's venue for the Hollywood Foundation Iqhawe Week, and the boys arrived in high spirits ahead of the opening ceremony, with guest speaker, Rugby World Cup winning captain John Smith, inspiring the players to shine and make new friends over the next 4 days.
These weeks are a piece of gold for anyone who gets an opportunity to play. To make you understand just how important this opportunity is, because sometimes you don't understand how big the moment is and the week is you've got to realize that there's a lot of people that are rooting for you, that are coming to watch, that are coming to support, they're coming to see what talent has been hidden away and what they can unravel from this week. I want to wish everyone the best. This is a beautiful school. And I must say a big thank you to Jeppe Boys High, who've given us these grounds, these beautiful grounds. And you look around and how privileged we are to be here. So be grateful and take care of the facilities and use these fields to the best of your ability. To every single one of you, have a wonderful week. Make friends, play hard, most importantly, have fun, and let's grow this game together. Thank you.
It is a special week, the 10th edition of Iqhawe Week here in Jeppe Boys High in Johannesburg. We do have a wonderfully talented group of under 15 boys from around the country, from non-traditional rugby areas, that have just started learning the game, as well as under 16 girls who, for the second time now in 10 years, have been a part of this week, which is to uncover talent, to expose the game to kids and to grow the game essentially. And watching out here today and seeing what's out there, it just makes me realize just how privileged we are and blessed we are as South Africans to have this amount of talent being given an opportunity by the Celsius Rugby Legends on an annual basis, and programs that work in the background with tireless coaches and staff and admin people that really want the game to grow in the areas where the game is not big currently.
You know, we think that Jeppe High School for Boys is one of the iconic rugby venues in Johannesburg. We've been playing rugby here since the early 30s, and what an opportunity to give these boys and boys from all over the province an opportunity to experience what a day's rugby at Jeppe is like.
As a province in Gauteng, we are very pleased to be part of such a weekend. As we always say, sports can change the life of young people. Sports has got the ability to change communities' life.
Yeah, I think it's important for the boys to get opportunity as well as for the schools. There's some talented boys, they're just yearning for opportunity. And we've got 3 boys from the week last week, and they've been doing incredibly at school. 2 of them played Grand Como, so we would like to get some more boys and give them opportunity so we can add value into their lives and they add value to our school.
There were a large number of standout teams this year. The talented sides from Border, Boland and Griquas made their mark early on in the competition.
My favorite rugby player is Makazole Mampimpi, as he is from the same province I am from, and also the same area where I am from. So if I look at his background, it's something similar to my background, and where he's achieved is something I'd like to be.
Over the 3 days, the Leopards, Falke and Bulls showed progress and improvement year on year in the eyes of the various school selectors in attendance at the festival week. The SA Rugby Under-20 coaches conducted an informative high-performance conference with the Iqhawe coaches, shedding light on diet, fitness and a number of other programs.
Well, basically tonight is just to give a bit of feedback, obviously from a development point of view, from a strength and conditioning point of view as well. just to share as well with the coaches what the program looks like from a long-term athlete development point of view, and just to share with the coaches their challenges, and we try and break it down and try and see where we can assist, because obviously these players, they are in a development path, so physically it's quite important and mentally that they are looked after in that sense, so that their pathway going forward, we have less injuries, we develop a bit stronger players, we look at the athleticism. So yeah, it's quite an important phase of development as well, being under 15.
It's important. I think we look at Craven Week as the premier comp and we respect that, but we also need to understand that not everyone gets to play there, and each and every player's got a different path. And for me, the Iqhawe Week, you take Mawanda, I've actually got a picture of him sitting in a room at Iqhawe Week and him becoming a junior Bok. Danilo Suwagu, who's now playing at the Pumas, the first time I saw him was at Raiders playing for the Lions, and he went on to play for the Lions senior team, and then now he's playing at the Pumas. And the other thing that's important for me is opportunities these guys will get, not just to make friends, but outside of that is how they can grow and learn different life skills.
Midweek on the Wednesday, it was an opportunity for the under-16 girls teams to shine in a provincial sevens Iqhawe one-day tournament, where the scouts would also be looking at the available talent on display. All the boys were keen to support the girls.
It feels amazing. We feel encouraged that an opposite gender supports us. I see women's rugby growing a lot, and I see myself going far. Was probably playing for Springboks.
And with the women's sevens national side having qualified for the 2024 Olympics, this goal is more than attainable.
It's so nice to see that we have girls that are playing sevens tournament, and also raising the profile of women in sport, and hopefully that will inspire when they go back to their provinces and go back to their schools, that will inspire, their experience will inspire more girls to start playing sport, especially rugby.
It's something that we needed exposure. And then by watching daisies, Blue Bulls daisies, ladies, it's very impressive. And then it makes our girls, the younger girls that are coming, to make them more into rugby. Like they're more interested now, because they see that there are out there ladies that are pushing this rugby thing. And we're so very grateful, because the mentor that they're getting from Blue Bulls daisies is very impressive.
We got 3, 2, 1.
As the girls made their mark with some entertaining rugby, the boys the following day were playing for honours and reputation.
It is very important in our setup, in our rugby setup. You never know. There might be rough diamonds that we're losing out there. It's not always that we get to those areas to see these boys. That's why this is their platform, and it's important that we keep on doing this. At halftime, I said to the guys, at one stage I was actually praying that they don't score again. But then they got confidence, but they didn't. We defended well. And at halftime, it was 5-0. So I said to the guys, as the border team was walking past, guys, we've got this guy. We've got this one. We could see on their body language they were getting tired. And I said that now we need to start get physical. So that's what the end result.
The level of competitiveness, especially from the smaller unions, has gone up tremendously. The Griffins came here, they were actually the surprise packages. And then a team that I'm also very proud of is the Falcons, for being in this tournament for 10 years, and out of that 10 years, 8 years of those 10 years, they were the punching bags of this tournament. And to come here this year and to win all 3 games and just narrowly missing out.
It means a lot for us. We're inspiring young ones from Menenberg, Hanover Park, and from all the other places.
Siva kamandi kakhulu. Siva kamandi kakhulu ni-playoffs ye-tournament. Sukela kuba i-man of the match namhlanje ndi-playoffs ye-tournament. Sobulela kakhulu ngababukeli ngabo-teammates bami besebenza ngozimisela kakhulu. Ngicela ukuthi enkosi.
Of course, they will go back to the schools on Monday, having the photos of the trophy, taking the trophy along with them. They will be the heroes of in their class, in their school, in their community, because this will make the local newspapers this win for the Western Province.
So, you know, South African Rugby Legends, we've been going since 2001, and we've developed massive programs and projects for these youngsters to get to move forward. So, you know, we have between 30 and 40,000 kids a year that go through our program, and you can just have a look, see. If you go back to the early years of our development program and you see how far these kids have come. Yesterday was the under-16 girls rugby, and if you compare their performance yesterday to what it was only a year ago or 2 years ago, they've really come ahead in leaps and bounds.
Congratulations Viepia on a fine performance in this year's Hollywood Foundation Iqhawe Week. We look forward to seeing all the provinces back in 2024.